Millie Florence here, and I am about to leave in literally a few minutes for Realm Makers, the Christian Fantasy Writers Conference. This will be my second time going. I went last year and it was my highlight of 2018, so I'm sure this year is going to be just as amazing, if not more amazing. And I'm wearing my Realm Makers shirt, and we've got the car packed, and we are ready to go. So let's jump right in and see what happens. And it is so cool so far. I just got a really cute free Lope bookmark, which is fun. And there's someone playing Lord of the Rings themed music over here. Ah! I love this conference so much!
For no reason, or I saw some wings and oh, the dragon back there is so amazing. Yeah, if you can do those things at Realm Makers but nowhere else, would you let me know? You can tweet it to me, you can Facebook it to me, you can walk up, hand me a piece of paper. You know, I've got a talkable sticker, so I am talkable. I really am. So you can talk to me about it. She will talk to you all day. So yeah, so tell me things that you can do at Realm Makers that you can't do anywhere else. I want to know, and I'd like to share them. Okay? All right.
So we just finished the first opening session, and it was amazing. And now I'm gonna pick up a couple books at the vendor hall. I've been really looking forward to these two. It's Fight Right by Carla Hooch, I believe. I don't know. And then it is The Story Raider, the sequel to The Story Peddler by Lindsay A. Franklin. I'm gonna go buy those real quick. Just getting the scenery. They have like fountains and everything. Yeah. Where are you? There you are. And where are we going?
New attendee conference for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm a newbie.
And I'm coming because I need a refresher.
It's so pretty out here.
I know, it's gorgeous. It feels like we're in a medieval village.
That's what I was telling my mom.
Yes.
I was like, we never actually grew out of that. We just build more tiny villages.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, that means it's the perfect place for Realm Makers.
Yeah.
It looks like the place for a fantasy conference.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's good marketing.
Marketing. I don't know if they'll actually come back to this location next year. But
No, I think they're going to like, New Jersey.
Which is a bummer for me.
I heard a lot of rumors.
Yeah, it's far.
Way
It's a lot
busy.
farther for me.
I don't like busy.
Yeah.
But
So, I am at the release party for The Story Raider, and this is one of the most amazing release parties I've ever been to. It has a photo booth, and it has the most epic decorations. I'm definitely feeling the Story Raider vibes. And now I'm going to go meet the author, Lindsay A. Franklin, and get my copy signed by her. First, I'm going to show you around the library.
cards fell out of my bag at some point today.
Welcome our featured author friends, and we're going to do a little activity. There's some audience participation, and let Lindsay talk first. So. Okay, sure. So we're going to be playing Reader Roulette, and we're going to be reading lines from each other's books. You all need to call out random numbers between 1 and
229.
229. Okay, that's the final page number of the shortest book.
How did ogres get the use of magic? Yeah, swim! I darted forward as fast as my fin could help me.
He would never stop trying to save her.
Oh.
Now I lost my line. What good would it be if we only walked through good dreams?
201.
201?
201.
He was the silent, forgotten partner.
The pain would stop when he killed her. You weren't really considering marrying him, were you?
The pain would stop.
So the cover that I'm about to reveal is for a book called Fire Dancer. I decided to write it after attending a lantern festival that was a traveling festival that came nearby, and they had fire dancers and sky lanterns and all these bonfires and torches, and I thought it was just the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. And I started thinking about what it would be like to, for a fire festival like this to be magical and to be traveling, and so Fire Dancer really came out of that.
It is quite late at night, and I just finished having a pretty amazing time at the Story Raider release party with Lindsay A. Franklin. And now I'm off headed to bed because I am exhausted after an amazing day and I need to get rest for tomorrow. It's like 10:30 right now, I think. Anyway. But yeah, so I think that'll be all my filming for today. Millie Florence, signing out for now. Good morning and welcome to Realm Maker's first full day. Day 1. Vlog time. Say Realm Makers! Realm Makers!
Huh. This costume usually works. We'll give it away.
Kind of hard to mistake you from the backside.
All right. You saw America's
Language. The shield genius.
Oh,
Rogers.
Miss Marvel?
Well, I guess my disguise is as bad as yours. And that's Captain Marvel to you.
Right. Mind if I call you Warbird?
I think you have me confused with someone else.
How about Shazam?
Yeah, you're pressing your luck. That's not even the right universe.
Several of them, there's just one Aragorn. He wins easily anyway. So when you have a conflict like that, this is a time for the character to grow a bit.
So I wouldn't have even thought about this, but my editor pointed it out. Not Jessica, but Reagan Reed. She works at Enclave. She is a master at Story World.
Just got out of my most recent class, and now we're heading there's lunch. It's so pretty. Hey, hi. Hello. Having Smoothie King for lunch. This gorgeous place. What kind of smoothie did you get?
It was the Gladiator with chocolate, strawberry, and banana.
Cool. I got, it didn't have a name, but it was kiwi kiwi apple kale. It is very good. After lunch, head to my team track. No, not my team track. My elective. Publishing trends. 25 publishing trends or something like that. Anyway, going to a class at Realm Makers.
She couldn't help that. This is what happened. Misty ducked behind a skinny tree. That was her voluntary action. And then she
So, we had our last class of the day a couple hours ago. And now I spent some time in the vendor hall. And now I am headed up to put my costume on for the award dinner. And I am so pumped about that. I finally have like a good costume this year. I mean, last year I had a costume, but it wasn't, it was just a cloak and I was supposed to be an elf, I guess. But this year, I'm going to be a character that probably no one has heard of, but it's a cool costume. So I guess I'll give you guys the big reveal in just a few minutes. Costume acquired. Woo! Costume is finished. And now we get to go downstairs and see how weird everyone else looks. Just like me. Woo! We have the whole Avengers gang here.
It's not a cat, it's a flurkin. This mother flurkin? It costs me an eye. I was actually running for one of the cats.
Speculative book released in the previous calendar year. After nomination, voters winnow the pack in 2 rounds of online voting. I can do this question.
Okay. And the finalists are Mark of the Raven by Morgan Bussey, Bethany House Publishing. The Story Peddler by Lindsay Franklin, Enclave Publishing. Fox by Nadine Brandy, Thomas Nelson Publishing.
This is so much fun, I'm so excited. So I'm going to stand here awkwardly and make you wait for another few seconds before I announce that the winner of the Alliance Award is Lindsay Franklin with The Story Peddler.
It is day 2 and I am using my phone to record today because my brother is at a drone race. He's a drone pilot and he took my nice camera to take pictures. So I don't have that and so the video quality will be not quite as great. Hopefully no one will notice, except I told you. Anyway, I'm headed down to morning announcements and to have some fun in the vendor hall. See you there.
Last 2 nights. And so like, even though we were like only about 4 or 5 hours.
But I wanted to stay in bed, but anyway, no. I'm glad to be here this morning. Last night was fantastic. I mean, wasn't the meal great, and the awards fantastic, and the costumes were brilliant. It was just such a good night. So, a couple things that I overheard and have uncovered on the Book of Face were, hang on, I have to give those phone nunchucks to Carla. That was coming from someone in the room. Me gut is rumbling. I've got snuffle something. Flesh. I need flesh. Yes, that came in as well. What else? Other things you hear at Realm Makers. There's a whole hashtag going around. Someone started that a couple years ago. Things you only hear at Realm Makers. So whoever you are, you were brilliant, and it's a super fun thing to follow. There was something about calibrating your pants. So something else is gonna happen? Hey, that must have been an inside joke. Is there a doctor in the house? There are at least 4. Yes, and they're strange. This was funny. I'll be done in the bathroom in a minute. I'm just cleaning up zombie blood. I'm drinking way too slow. I must be distracted. Oh, this one this morning. We were talking about this. It's the only group that could be actually excited about a zombie apocalypse. Oh, it's really happening. I wrote that. It's awesome. Yeah. Someone was talking about diving under the vendor table to see glow-in-the-dark pins. That's cool. Good stuff. All right.
So those are short little teasers, super easy to share.
So I'm going to do whatever I can to try to interact with them and give them a closer look into me, more access to my writing. These are the people that have written.
Just finished having a great little lunch with Zoe and her mom. That was great. And I don't know if you guys know yet, so I'm about to go into my next session, but this morning, instead of going to the teen tracker, which I'm supposed to because I'm a teen, instead I snuck into the indie publishing track. But no one seemed to really care, so I had a great time. Now I've been kind of looking around for Carla, the author of the Fight Right book that I bought, trying to find her so she can sign it for me. It's the weirdest thing. Every time I'm not carrying her book with me, I walk past her like 3 times. But when I have my book, when I have her book with me, I can't find her. Yeah, luck does not seem to be in my favor in this way.
And the water around it for the whole book. I thought, this will be great. And I was like, oh man, I have to create a whole new world for book 2.
When we establish relationships and connections, we do that in all of our writing.
Class just ended. Good morning, guys. In case you couldn't tell from the lack of video in the last segment, my phone ran out of storage like halfway through the day, so that is why that happened. Thankfully, however, I have my nicer camera back from my brother now, and it is just a half day because, and most of the people are gone. Technically yesterday was the last day, which makes me kind of sad I didn't get more of it, but now I'm going to my post-conference workshop. Now I think I'm gonna go head out to get breakfast at a restaurant. I haven't done that all weekend, the entirety of the conference. I just had like granola bars up in my room, but I wanted a little something more substantial because I'm going to be in this workshop all morning. So I'm walking to Panera and I'm wearing my medieval cloak because you can do that at Realm Makers, and also because the air conditioning is really cold in the conference area, so I wanted to have a little something to keep me warm. However, I think I'm probably gonna feel a lot like Aragorn eating a Panera in a cloak off in the corner, looking dangerous.
Excited, and they're like, I don't even know who you are. But, you know, I was like, and then I went home.
Last session just ended. We're so sad. Because Realm Makers is over. I didn't want it to end. Off to get tacos for lunch.
Yeah.
Taco train! We're so sad it's over. We're like, yes. People come here again. Just said goodbye to everyone. It was so sad. No one ever wanted to leave, but we all had to. lot of these people I hadn't really met. I'd known them online a little bit, but I hadn't known them very well until Realm Makers. And something I said when we were talking was, instant friends, just add Realm Makers, which is so true. You can really find your people here at Realm Makers, and it's truly amazing. I had such just an incredible time. So, but yeah, now everything's packed up and everything's ready to go, and the conference is over and the rooms are cleaned up, the vendor hall is empty, and it's time to go home. It is a few days after Realm Makers, and I'm only filming this now because only now am I sufficiently recovered. I thought I would just, end out this little recap with a couple things. First of all, which is the book haul, all the books that I got at Realm Makers. First of all, I got this one. I don't know if you can see it. And it's the first one in the Shannara Chronicles. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but we all got that for free. And who's gonna turn down a free book? So, it is The Story Writer by Lindsay A. Franklin. I went to her release party, as you saw in the video. Amazing! I'm only a couple chapters in at the moment, but I am definitely enjoying it so far, and I'm very excited to see what happens to all these characters that I met in The Story Peddler. Fight Right by Carla Hoke, and yes, I did finally learn how to say her last name. Amazing stuff. Carla is just such a awesome person, very funny, very knowledgeable. I managed to get this book signed by her, finally. The Love of Her Kingdom by Zoe Anastasia, and I don't know if I mentioned this in the vlog or not, but I actually dropped the book, but I actually wrote the poetry for this book with poetry by Millie Florence, and she signed it. Zoe is a super, super sweet girl. Please go check her out. I had a lot of fun hanging with her at the conference. And look at this beautiful cover. Ah, so pretty. So yeah, those are actually the only books that I got. And I feel very responsible next to like my other friends who got like 20 or something like that anyway. But yeah, I think that's all for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Millie Florence, signing out.